Interest rates have already gone up 75 basis points. Justifying the second rate hike this year, Governor Lesetja Kganyago made it clear that the South African Reserve Bank's mandate is to protect the poor by keeping inflation under control.
As long as prices are rising, the purchasing power of your income is declining. Those in the middle to upper income or those in the upper income brackets, they can find ways of protecting themselves against inflation. And as such, when one sees inflation rising, the first thought should be, what is the impact on the poor? For they can't protect themselves against inflation.
It's not good news for cash-strapped consumers that use credit to get by. More worrying is that poor households spend a third of their income on food.
Food inflation is on the upside, which means that there is pressure on people's disposable incomes. So the interest rate increase means that the monthly installments on their bonds, on their unsecured credit, on any credit that they have is going to increase. And that is definitely, we are seeing it, it's putting pressure on families, and most of them are not coping with managing their day-to-day living expenses and also repaying their debt.
There is an estimated 23 million credit-active consumers in the country. Almost 10 million have impaired records. They simply cannot pay back the debt.
It's almost certain that the increase in the interest rates will result in more people getting deeper into debt and having more difficulty paying off that debt. What we call over-indebtedness is going to increase with the cost of living increasing and with these interest rate rises.
The National Debt Mediation Association says debt defaults are rising as consumers try to juggle their finances. Increasing job losses as a result of a slowing economy has also left many consumers unable to meet their credit commitments.
If you are being retrenched, your income drastically drops. And what we are seeing, which is worrying, it takes a long time for people to find a job.
The Reserve Bank wants to prevent an inflation spiral, as it would have severe consequences, especially on the poor. But ordinary South Africans are not happy with seeing less in their pockets. Retailers too are feeling the impact. Consumer confidence is at a 14-year low, with growth in consumer spending expected at just under 1% this year. Sumitra Naidu, CCTV, Johannesburg.